everybody, Jess here with Mixed Reviews, the show that wrangles reviews from around the net and squishes them into one tiny little awesome number. Now today we're going to cover Madden NFL 13, Rock Band Blitz, a pretty iOS game called Porn, and the triumphant return of Counter-Strike. Okay, so let's kick it off with Madden. Football metaphors, they're so awesome. IGN's Greg Miller was a huge fan of the game, saying that Madden NFL 13 looks, feels, and sounds like what we all watch on Sunday. He particularly liked the new Infinity engine, which adds new physics to the game, loved the presentation, and was hooked by the tweaks to the gameplay. He said that it all adds up to Madden NFL 13 being something truly special. He gave the game a very special 9 out of 10. Now the rest of the mixed average was also positive, although a tad less so at 82%. Game Informer gave it an 8.25 out of 10. They liked a lot of the additions like the online features and connected careers and the new passing game, but felt that the new physics engine was inconsistent. GameSpot was less impressed, giving the game a 7.5. They said that Madden NFL 13 does little to separate itself from its predecessors and focuses on improving aesthetics rather than the core mechanics. However, they still said that this is the best version of the same basic game. Overall, the mix is pretty solid on this one. Critics are saying that this is one of the best Maddens in years, even if there's still more to improve upon. Of course, that is the critical response to the game. Madden is still one of the best-selling games here in the US, and we want to know what you fans think. Click the Entertained button if you're liking the new Madden thus far, or click the Not Entertained button if you thought it was a waste of time. Leave comments to state your case, and we might read them on the next episode. Now moving along, we have Rock Band Blitz, a downloadable game that does away with giant plastic instruments, kinda like what music games used to be like. Once again, Greg Miller was the reviewer for IGN. He loved the game's new focus on leaderboard chasing and said that it is fun, challenging, and engaging. However, he did mention that if you don't care about mastering tracks, the game is a one-trick pony. He gave the game an 8.5 out of 10. Now the rest of the mixed average clocked in at a 74%. Destructoid gave it an 8 out of 10. They said that it isn't going to change the world, but it is fantastically fun to play and features considerable complexity. On the lower end was Games Radar, which gave it a 3 out of 5 stars. They felt that the emphasis on chasing high scores felt a bit hollow without a full-fledged campaign or multiplayer progression. Overall, the mix says that your enjoyment will depend on how much you like ranking in leaderboards. Also, an important note, while the game comes with 25 songs, you can also use any song that you downloaded for Rock Band 3. Alright, next up we have a platform that normally doesn't get a lot of love on mixed reviews, iOS. Horn is a really pretty action-adventure game for your iPhone or iPad. IGN's Justin Davis called this one of the year's biggest and best mobile games. Although he found the puzzles to be a bit too easy, he really enjoyed the touchscreen combat and said that it's a blast exploring this gorgeous and riveting world. He gave the game a 9 out of 10. Now the mix was also extremely positive for this one with a 92%. Slide to Play gave it a 4 out of 4. They said it has beautiful graphics, tons of content, and an intriguing story. Touch Arcade gave it a 4 out of 5. They said that despite some repetitive environments, Horn is a glorious success. So overall, if you like gaming on your iDevice, then you're probably going to want to pick this one up. Okay, now the last game on the list is a little game we call Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike Global Offensive is a downloadable title that adds new maps and modes and rebalances old ones. IGN's Mitch Dyer said that CS is still a fun, fulfilling multiplayer game and still incredibly hardcore. New players might be turned off by the learning curve, but once you have the hang of it, it's one of the most satisfying tactical games available. He also did note that while it's good on every platform, purists should definitely go for the PC version. He gave the game an 8 out of 10. Now the mixed average was also positive with an 83%. Eurogamer gave it a 9 out of 10. They said that the core of Counter-Strike Global Offensive is a reminder that quality can be permanent rather than fleeting, and the new additions give us new reasons to take interest. GameSpy gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. They said that if you really want to get down to it and find out just how good of an online gunslinger you are, CS is a great place to do it. So to sum up, if you like skill-based games that don't have all the kill-streaking perks and gadgets of Call of Duty, give it a look. Just don't get angry when you get your ass kicked. Okay, that's it for today's episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you liked the episode, and if you want to watch our terrible Angry Birds music video, click here for Up at Noon. Or if you want to see the mixed average of Transformers Fall of Cybertron, check out last week's episode. I'm Jessica Chobot, and we'll mix it up again next week.